Caraca, eu tô cansado. Ok.
Hassan, hit that!
That's impressive. You teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard.
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Someone has to protect them. Hold up. There's the... Let's get in there.
I hate fighting Darkspawn. Something in me just...
That's why it's a job for professionals.
Your turn.
Remy, where are you?
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. The monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Hassan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them. Hassan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Asan. Is that Elvin?
It's Elvin for Arrow. Elvin grows into.
More Darkspawn here.
Lancet's trying to stop the Gloomhowler. It's going after the other Griffins.
There are other Griffins?
Whole family. Hassan's brothers and sisters.
The bridge is out.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this. Good job.
Watch out, Brooke. Darkspawn!
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Hassan can help in the fight.
On to you! Watch out, one more to go. Big one!
I see him.
What was that?
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there.
Pô, deve ter alguma coisa lá pra cima. Ah, os cactos.
The elevator's behind that blight. Let's get through it.
Ah. Foi de onde eu vim, né? Tá.
Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Not unless there's a blight.
There's... The blight.
Would explain the weird things I'm hearing. The first warden hasn't said anything.
He doesn't want to listen.
He's a stubborn.
Why does the Gloomhowler want the Griffin?
The real
Why,
question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after wardens. Now it shows up here with a
Ó o bug.
Darkspawn.
Ele não tá
These
usando, ó.
weapons are a secret.
Ok, já vi. Ok, era. Deu um bugzinho ali, né? Normal. Ele é um elfo, né? Ó, um grifo caído aqui. Tem coisa aqui embaixo. É a tirolesa. Tem que pegar a tirolesa ali em cima. Só que o cara da grifo tem um monte de cena de grifo ali.
Keep moving. The area's not
Ó, já tem um inimigo ali, já enchendo o saco, ó. E aqui dá não, hein? Dá pra ir não, hein? Eita! Ih, tomou uma gripada ali, ó. Tomou.
That was the last one. Damn it, it's Lancet. I want this thing's head on a pike.
Daqui a pouco eu vou pra lá. Deixa eu vir pra cá ver o que tem aqui. Entrar no ninho. Falta quebrar, hein? Ok, não tem nada assim demais. Não gostei das habilidades dele não, as habilidades são boas, mas não é assim. Entrei no ninho.
What is that?
Poça, ó.
Exploding darkspawn?
Parece Stranger Things,
Like
pô.
I said, this blight's different.
Uou.
Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other griffins. Let's get in there.
Parece aquele modo Stranger Things, né? Mesma coisa. Isso aqui é pra treinar, é? Pô, que cena chata, meu. Pera aí, escolher única aqui. Ah, massacrar que eu quero, pô. Tô usando a runa errada. Pô, tadinho dos grifos, cara. Tudo ali, solta ele, ó. Não dá pra soltar os grifos.
More griffins!
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. It's okay, Highness. Calm down. You too, Rocktail. We'll come back for both of you.
Pô, tudo grifo, não dá pra soltar nenhum, não, é? Uou! Poxa, que cara chato, pô, toda hora. Ah, eu deixei ele. Opa! Como é que tá isso aí? Cara, eu tô no meio da batalha. Muito difícil, força. Tomou. Ulaia. Boa. Caraca, que sufoco, cara. Esse cara é chato do caralho. Poxa. Tá difícil, tá difícil. Tá difícil. Vou acabar uma falta aqui, ó.
Heads up. We've got one more darkspawn.
Ogro frenético. Eita. O que tem aqui? Tem alguma cena aqui. Nada ali. Na outra também não tem nada, né? Ali só pra pegar sanguinho, né? Nada aqui. Nada ali também. Aqui acho que é pros grifos voarem, né? Nossa, olha lá os engraçados ali. Ó, tinha alguém me batendo aqui, nem vi. Nossa! Não dá pra defender. Tomou. Cara, esse cara tá difícil, meu. Pelão do caraço, tá? Quebrei a defesa dele. Solta o grifo. Uou, o grifo é pelão, hein? Cara. Uou. Pô, pelão do cara. Morreu. E uma habilidade. Como eu tô vendo habilidade de arma, o que isso aqui me dá? Sangramento. Cólera. Aumentar a habilidade diária. Pô, uma espada flamejando. Isso aqui já é fortaleza. Tô falando pra fortaleza. Aqui eu tô vindo pra quê? Carnificina. Vou vir pra cá. Aqui vem pra defesa de escudo, fortaleza. E aqui vem pra quê? Aqui é minha ciência de combate. Que é a foice mortal, né? Beleza. Ganhei até o nível.
They're up there. Storm, I'll be back for you. Don't worry, Big
Olha
Teeth.
que azul,
We'll
que
get you out.
bonitinho. Ih, vai ter um chefe desgraçado agora.
Their blood is mine.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden. On both of you.
Leave these animals alone. They aren't yours.
They've always belonged to me. Mortal threats are a dull blade.
There are only 13 Griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter for the Blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
He'd rather arrest us.
If you're lucky. When has he ever gone easy?
The first warden's fighting the wrong war.
Well, you did save Hassan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other Griffins back.
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends.
Mais aliados da guarda. Temos que caçar aquela uivadora.
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Hassan a nice... What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Eita, dragão.
So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
Then grab your gear and let's go.
Go where? We cannot be in 2 places at once. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathis to burn?
Nev.
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it.
Ih, eu tenho que
But we're
decidir, é?
the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne, and hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
Is there any chance we can...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathis.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
We helped Lucanus in Treviso. We have to trust that the Shadow Dragons can take care of things in Minrathis. That said, 2 of you should join Nev there. See if you can help. And we'll head to Treviso.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right?
Ixi.
Listen, the dragon! The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting crows and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
Bastards!
It's worse than how do we fight this?
We should.
Caraca.
Please, someone has to stop it.
Ih, morreu tanta gente, ó.
Great job, Ruff. That dragon
Dragão de
isn't slowing
gelo.
down. We need to kill it.
Caraca.
Over here.
It's Taya from the crows.
Ready here.
Rook, you're just in time. Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground.
We'll figure out a way.
Drop your courage. We will need it.
Frente o dragão, bora lá. Pegar esse dragãozinho, vamos ver como é que vai ser.
Despair, ignorance, mortal confusion. Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the Dread Wolf.
Gillenade!
Your hatred could not stand against us ages past. He will not help you now. Give us the Dread Wolf's dagger.
Come get it!
Retrieve the knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
Eita poça.
Looks like we're doing this.
Nossa. Difícil, tá? Ele me comeu? Oh, meu Deus.
Get out of there!
You okay, Ruff?
Difícil, vou morrer.
I'm ready.
Nossa, tomei um tapão aqui.
You gotta move.
Tem nada pra encher sangue, né?
Stay heavy.
Tem ali. Nossa. Outra ali.
We have urgent need of your strength elsewhere. Come, return to me.
Everyone still alive?
It's going!
We did it. Sort of. You fought it off.
Fogo difícil.
If Gillanane hadn't called it away...
It'll be back.
Next time, it dies.
That thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
What about Minrathous? And Nev, maybe there's still time to help.
Let's go. We're here. What's the situation?
Look around. I don't know where to start. Treviso's all right. Lucanus?
Yeah, they'll pull through. I asked about Minrathous.
The Venatori had a clear shot at the palace while we faced a dragon we could barely hurt. The Viper drew it away from a safe house and took a claw to the gut as thanks. A healer could fix the wound, but the blight's already in him.
Rook's a Grey Warden, isn't he? Do something. Or are you only good for bringing bad news?
I'm not going to the Wardens. I need to be here. In Minrathous.
You are going to die.
Ever the pessimist.
I'll talk to the Wardens, Antoine and Evka. They'll know what to do.
I said no. I know of magic that may slow the corruption. That'll give me some time.
This is all you. The risen gods, the blight, the dragon. Now the city's lost to the Venatori.
Rook isn't to blame. It is what it is.
Tension's a little high. You should go for now. I need to be here a while. See to things.
Blighted dragons, Darkspawn obeying the Venatori?
Pô, a
Maybe
cena tá
Solus will know
piorando, tá
something.
ficando uma pior que a outra. Vamos com os teus solas novamente.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganon and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antom are working for Elganon and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antom want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
Tem que lhes prometer poder. Ambos se curvarão a quem quer que...
And they're using that power to hurt a lot of people. The Antom and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah, we drove off the one the Antom brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganon would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the Blighted Dragons.
That is the fate Elganon and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Então é isso que o Elganon já planeja para este mundo. Poder da escuridão corrompida.
That's rich coming from the guy who wanted to drown the world in demons.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the Veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The Veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation. While making their prison, it should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Muitos espíritos estavam prontos para ajudar quando o véu caísse. Tem que prestar atenção, tá
Do you
meio
have any
zoado.
idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight, but instead, you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I'm going to stop the gods my way, without getting thousands of innocent people killed.
Confidence. Certainty that you can do better. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yeah, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them, and I'm a warden myself. Maybe that's enough.
Doubtful. You will want an army. And I believe you will find a way to obtain one. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Eita, vou ter que arrumar um exército agora.
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The Shadow Dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We heard it but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
Then we find one. Next time a blooded dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathous. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the Shadow Dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him?
Eh.
All right, then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Vamos continuar aqui a jogatina. Fala com Bellara. Ver como é que tá esse esquema. Falar com Bellara e Harding. Mas deixa eu ver aqui uma coisa.
Abundance.
Oh, pode encantar. Posso encantar com abalo, dano com arma mais 10%, barreira, dano de armadura. Acho que é nível 6, né? Cresce de dano de fogo, mais 40. Tratamentos. Dano é carregado. Dano com arma mais 10%. Nível 5.
Okay, Bellara, what's your lead on getting us a Fate expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Rook! So, we need a Fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now, he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fade expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
Very.
I see. Belara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkari, a Fade expert and powerful psychagogue.
Where can I find him?
The Professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow restless.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Rivaini treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Rivain coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Rivain right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Qunari were on pretty good terms with Rivain, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Qun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Rivain like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready. Well, we need the support. Guess we're headed to Rivain.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an Eluvian in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Maquinária caçadora. Lá no mundo do mal. Belara. There's necrópole.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Esqueletos.
Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met. Well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I thought you were undead for a second.
Most Morn Watchers are just as alive as you or I.
Most?
I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the Shrouded Halls?
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
O segredo desse jogo é te manda para um lado, vai pro outro. Sempre tem itens. O autor do bom Dragon Age é a mesma coisa.
Oh,
bora lá.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Mundo dos Mortos, vou jogar lá.
Something weird up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Pó mineral. Peraí, ele vai fazer a magia negra dele.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the Shrouded Halls at all.
Take your word for it.
There's a fight. It singled you out.
What? Where'd everyone go?
Tô sozinho. Ó, tá roubando, hein? Ó, agarrei aqui, pô.
That one's ready. vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Ó, quase morrendo ali. Eu agarrei aqui nesses personagens aqui, ó. Durante o combate, mas não tem combate.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
What's that?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things. I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Fechado.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the
How?
wisp will follow.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Door's open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
Bloqueado.
I hope we can help here, Professor.
You already have, Pilara.
Install.
And it's just Emmerich. Please.
Great, Professor.
I assume your visit has to do with recent upheavals we've sensed in the Fae?
Oh, just a little. Trouble coming.
Heading up for
Faço como eu como. Pararapapá, disponível no momento. Poça.
Jogadão pelas alamedas da vida. Equilíbrio quando esse barco balança. É que eu tô no piloto.
Vamos lá. Deixa eu ver o que eu tenho aqui. Olha, tem mais inimigo ali. O pau tá quebrando. Eu tô aqui brincando.
Nice one, Rook.
Deu 30 só. Deixa eu acabar com o despacho aqui. Ah, tem que trazer uma coisa ali. Já percebi. Não, pra pegar aquele baú. Bora lá então. O que é isso? Ah, eu usei outro poder dela, né? Que é da Anã.
This magic, it drains everything around it.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Careful ahead.
Oh, fogo!
Oh, nicely done, Brooke.
Poeira ali.
Here we go. Oh, is it time again? Great. Behind you.
Pra defender não, é necessário.
Finish them off. Looks like we're doing this. You got it.
That one's all set. Fine hit, Brooke.
This is locked too, and I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
Cadê? Tem tempo?
Here's our second wisp.
These are way different than some of the wisps in Arlethan.
I should like to meet some one day.
I don't know, Professor. Your wisps seem less, dangerous.
É aqui, ó. Pegar isso aí correndo mesmo bem rápido. Oh, caraca, já deu. Perdi, ó. Tem que ser muito rápido ali. Não dá.
I'll need a wisp. Can't do this without a whiz.
I'm ready.
Is everyone intact?
Here we go!
Understood.
Nice work.
Vamos ver aqui. Não posso, disse que tô batalha.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door. Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction.
Daquele mesmo erro. Tem um bug na transição dos itens.
Hitting us
rope.
Great!
Into the fray! Ready and willing.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them.
o que eu fiz comigo.
Eu tô bolsado, cê sabe que eu pago tudo. Meu card, minha conta toda suave que eu tô vivendo. Meu áudio, o pai te leva de nave, bebê.
Amor, vem aqui. Sabia que você é a mulher da minha vida agora?
Agora? Por que agora?
Porque daqui a um tempo vai ter outra.
Vai ter outro? Vai ter outro. Vai ter outro, vai.
Ela vai te chamar de mamãe.
Eu não devo chamar de mamãe?
Amor, vem aqui. Sabia que você é a mulher da minha vida agora?
Agora? Por que agora?
Porque daqui a um tempo vai ter outra.
Vai ter outro? Vai ter outro, sim. Vai ter outro, vai.
Ela vai te chamar de mamãe.
Eu não devo chamar de mamãe?
Amor, vem aqui. Vem.
Só vou explicar. E a frase do dia é: a vida é um sutiã. Então bora meter os peitos. E a frase.
Olhou pra alguém e pensou: o que passa na cabeça dela?
Que o diabo é que eu tô fazendo da minha vida, meu Deus? Olha os confusão que eu arrumo, viu? Mas eu tô de boa, o importante é que eu tô de boa. Os meus treinos de boa, a ver eu apanho, mas é de boa. Pra casa, eu tô cansado, ele é guerreiro, acaba forte, malha muito.
Não, aqui tá tranquilo aqui, isso aqui é normal isso aqui.
Vamos, Zaqueu, eu quero subir.
Olhou pra alguém e pensou:
4 coisas que todo homem gostaria de ganhar, mas tem vergonha de pedir.
O multímetro Flux 115, show de bola para os nossos projetos. Um osciloscópio 4 canais da Rigol, pode ser o DS-1054. Uma impressora 3D Bambulab A1 Combo, e se vier com aquecedores de filamento, melhor ainda. Uma protoboard profissional da Ecol com 3.220 pontos para desenvolver os nossos projetos eletrônicos. Sogra, sabe qual que é a semelhança da senhora e eu? Não, a semelhança da senhora e eu é que quando a Tati era bebê, você que dava ela de mamar, hoje sou eu. Sogra, sabe qual que é a semelhança da senhora e eu? Não, a semelhança da senhora e eu é que quando a Tati era bebê, você que dava ela de mamar, hoje sou eu.
grosso e a senhora vai ficar.
Ele falou também, não tem parente lá.
Não, ele vai sozinho, né, velho?
Você não vai sozinho, você não vai de jeito nenhum. Vai cair eu sujeito por aqui. Seu tapa na cara, você larga o monte lá dentro.
Ó, o velho...
Por que você sempre deixa a toalha na cama?
Porque no teto, ela não
Beijo salgado.
Tomar um cafezinho. Dá mais um beijinho aqui, dá?
Eu vou com essa daqui, ó.
E por que tu não vai com a outra, amor?
Eu não chamei a outra não, que ela disse que não ia sair.
Ei, amor, passa esse house.
Pra que dois?
Porque esse aqui é pra beijar em cima, e esse aqui é pra beijar embaixo. Oi, mais
No final, o sonho é igual. Família churrascando no quintal. Penúltimo na final. Agradecendo.
Coloca o capacete que lá vem pedrada.
Por que você sempre deixa a toalha na cama?
Porque no teto, ela não
Beijo salgado.
Tomar um cafezinho. Dá mais um beijinho aqui, dá?
Escolhi, eu vou com essa daqui, ó.
E por que tu não vai com a outra, amor?
Eu não chamei a outra não, que ela disse que não ia sair.
Ei, amor, passa esse house.
Pra que dois?
Porque esse aqui é pra beijar em cima, e esse aqui é pra beijar embaixo. Oi.
Amor.
Oi.
Responde uma coisa. Qual o melhor chá pra acalmar uma mulher?
O melhor chá pra acalmar uma mulher é M-O-L-A. Camomila. É o melhor. Camomila.
Só letra de novo. Amor.
Oi.
Responde uma coisa. Qual o melhor chá pra acalmar uma mulher?
O melhor chá pra acalmar uma mulher é M-O-L-A. Camomila. É o melhor. Camomila.
Só letra de novo.
Meu amor, eu comprei pra gente tomar sem intenção nenhuma. Um vinhozinho pra gente tomar.
Pra mim e pra você. Você tá tão romântico, amor, sem intenções. Pega um copozinho pra gente, uma tacinha pra gente beber.
Vou pegar agora.
Vai, minha vida.
Sem intenção nenhuma. Beba esse pra você ver se eu não vou empurrar comigo você a noite todinha. Beba. Meu amor. Calma, vou ter 5 anos que a gente tá casado, tu não libera essa porra. Tá bom, não vou mais pedir pra você não. Vá pra lá, vá. O que é isso o quê? Não, agora quem tá com raiva. Carolina foi pro campo.
What the hell?
E eu gosto de dormir, pegando na roupa dele, coisas, sabe? Eu gosto de ficar brincando. Aí ele viu que ele tava com sono pesado. Aí a baixar e a cabeça tava tipo latejando. Aí o menino, eu comecei a eu sentei em cima e pronto. O homem acordou? Acordou. Depois ele ficou falando, poxa, lesado, foi dar uma meu Deus, tu fez isso.
Na madrugada?
Isso.
Você tá vendo, mulherada, que vocês ficam aí com recalque?
E eu gosto de dormir.
Aponta pra cá. A mangueira. Bota o dedo na boca, fica mais forte. Na boca da mangueira. Agora joga de ladinho. Aponta pra cá.
Passei tanto... Amor, vem cá, Aqui. Ó, essa daqui é boa. Ficar comigo
É igual andar de bicicleta.
É duas pedaladas e a corrente sai.
Ah, não, ó. Tá de castigo. Tá de castigo. Tá? Não tem conversa mais não, viu? A hora que chegar em casa, você vai pro seu pai, tá de castigo.
Tá tão calado. Ó, o senhor pega leve, porque eu quero que o senhor vá embora do jeito que você chegou. Tá?
Ah, é? Então peraí que eu vou chegar de novo. Peraí que eu vou chegar de novo. Hoje nós vai bagaçar.
Ó, o senhor pega leve, porque eu quero que o senhor vá embora do jeito que você chegou. Tá?
Ah, é? Então peraí que eu vou chegar de novo. Peraí que eu vou chegar de novo.
Marido quer todos os dias, o que que eu faço? Gata, larga ele se você tá achando esse problema e passa o meu contato pra ele. Marido quer todos os dias, o que que eu faço? Gata, larga ele se você tá achando esse problema e passa o meu contato pra ele. Marido quer todos os dias, o que que eu faço? Gata, larga ele se você tá achando esse problema e passa o meu contato pra ele.
Tem coisa melhor, papai? Maczinho, maionesezinha verde, uma coquinha, The Boys. Esse negócio aqui que eu não sei o nome, que fica em volta da buceta. Tem coisa melhor, papai? Maczinho, maionesezinha verde, uma coquinha, The Boys. Esse negócio aqui que eu não sei o nome, que fica em volta da buceta.
E minha?
Tô aqui relaxado, aí ela tá chupando.
Marido quer todos os dias, o que que eu faço? Gata, larga ele se você tá achando esse problema e passa o meu contato pra ele.
But we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Opa, deixa eu voltar. Não abre. Bora lá então.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
I trained with the Wardens in the Anderfells.
Home to the fortress of Weishaupt. I've heard stories. You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground. Here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
What's it do exactly?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fae.
Oh, that'd be helpful in Arlathan, but I bet it only works here, doesn't it?
Quite correct. The bell would be inert outside the necropolis.
Still, I bet the principles could be replicated.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here?
Venatori.
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Canário superior. Será que essa me segue até lá? Deu fofo.
I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't dust up!
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls. Hail the dead!
Our strength together!
We have them now! I'm at the ready.
Took them down clean.
Certainly!
We are fighting. Get clear.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Nah.
Tá difícil. Vou cavar uma falta.
I'll fill you in on them later.
Vamos lá. Onde é que eu tô aqui? Tem uma runa lendária. Ele considera essa região toda de batalha. Menos 10 de habilidade 5, resistência a fogo, vou deixar quieto. Nossa, vacilei. Era aqui.
Thank you, Henry. Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori.
You bet.
Tá morto? Não, tá inacessível. As câmeras superiores podem investigar um barulho se eu tiver sorte, mas aqui os cadáveres. Cena. Bom.
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They
said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
Uou. Bora então.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
Vamos quebrar as correntes aí. Já foi. Ah, mas eu não consigo chegar lá do outro lado. Ah, beleza.
Yes! Kill them all, but save the limbs!
Right out.
Set that one up!
Nice one, Rook.
Pronto.
It's over.
Careful ahead. Finish them now.
The Lara has them!
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
É qualquer uma não, só que o jogo deixa. Ah, eu voltei para aquela cena, aquela...
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori.
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Venatori.
To arms!
The Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
The gods bless.
Look behind you!
How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly wakening, but we must fight a little longer. Solid blow!
Rage demon!
Hold fast! Halfway there. Quickly!
Ranged! You got it!
Must move!
You bet! Careful left! Great job,
Emmerich, now what?
Now, the Grand Necropolis shows itself!
It worked! Those despair demons are just gone.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
Whoa.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
Agora tem que fazer a missão pra buscar o caçador de dragões.
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the Blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Vamos levar o Manfred. Fazer chazinho. Essa aí foi boa.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
Vamos lá. Poxa, quando uma coisa é pior que a outra. Ganhei uma cartinha. Não dá pra fazer nenhuma missão ali. Entrar no Mata Dragões. Da Lara, 2 pontos. Deixa 2 pontos. Ele para. Quero ele super poderoso necrófago. Dá pra evoluir alguma coisa.
Need and knowledge.
There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
A journal about seeing Venatori and Crow meeting spots.
Intrigue beckons, surely.
Let's dig around some more.
Ó, tá ficando já. Quase. Não mais nada. Flor. Comprar flor.
Come back soon.
Ó, entre isso, posso essas duas aqui tudo boa. Esse
Look, whatever you got, I'm not buying.
I think that art merchant with information on the Antom lives near here. Hello? Are you all right?
I'm sending up in my own gallery. Then the brutes left to get more reinforcements against a single woman. Would you be a dear and clear away all the refuse by the door?
What business do the Antom have with an art gallery?
Done.
I'll unlock the door. Come in, please.
My saviors, welcome.
Viago said you had information on the Antom. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antom are up to. I'm in your debt. Please look around.
I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition. Those Antam would have ruined us, if not for your kindness. Lovely to see you, darling.
You could be forgiven for assuming it was a normal market day. I wonder if they carry Navaran goods.
How can I help you today?
We have all sorts of medicines here for all sorts of people. You need anything for your comfort? You let Tia know.
If your stomach bothers you, a little ginger will set you right.
All right, we should talk to the... Hello? This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And
How
someone here knows
fascinating.
something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stores. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Busy as anything. No help to be found anywhere.
The Antam have scared people off, but the crows are after them. You'll see.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings. I wouldn't know anything about...
Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drown district.
Simply waltzing off with that man's goods was brazen, even for...
The Drown district has had other names, but none stuck. Antevans love drama.
A significant amount of effort goes into preventing just this sort of trouble in the necropolis. I couldn't imagine the mess if this took hold.
We're close to that camp where the Antom took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
Here we go!
Not bad, Henry. Ready, Rook?
Fired upon!
Stay in cover.
That one's ready.
End it now.
End them now!
Okay, let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Antom are doing with it. Nothing here.
There's nothing of interest here either.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
You crows have no idea the burden you place on the city and its officials.
You don't get to tell us.
That merchant who said the Antom stole his artwork? He's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
And so he purposefully sent us off on a wild chase.
The note said the Antom are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange. Okay, we're close to the camp where Antom are trading with the Venatori for magical components. All right, let's find out what the Antom and the Venatori are actually doing here.
So, Emric, you're a Mortalitasi.
Mortalitasi is a general term. I belong to the Morn Watch.
But you are a necromancer.
Yes, certainly.
This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antom are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Alchemy is fraught with peril at the best of times. Adding in enchanted components...
We must go to Dejan Viago with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
You ever talk to Jacobus?
I try to talk to her.
People are energized after seeing that dragon run out of Treviso. They sing the crow's praises.
Good news? The Venatori are helping the Antom make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antom's first targets.
Não, dou uma palminha pra ela, mas só ali. Não tem coisa não.
The gods reveal them!
Watch your back!
Our lives are full!
Thank you, Emric. On the left! Strike them down!
That Venatori dropped a note. Huh. A Venatori trader?
Good to know.
Something's up with the crows in Venatori. The journal belongs to a crow named Chance. We'll look for them around the diamond. Maybe they know what this is about.
Ah, tá aqui, ó.
Stock up with whatever you need.
Moderado, Chatorico.
Safe travels.
Are you Chance Candide? Found your journal. Couldn't help reading something about Venatori.
Ah, you've become embroiled in our local mystery. If you wish to help, let me shed some light. Venatori were spotted lurking in places where the crows conduct confidential business.
What can we do?
It would be a great help if you could search near our dead drops in the flooded district. That's where Venatori were last spotted. Please look for any clues as to what our spies are after.
Wine glasses. Like people were toasting a deal.
Not a vintage I've seen on any grow table. But that means little if they were keeping a low profile, or have poor taste in wine.
Why is this butcher always talking? He's got the city. What more does he want?
Don't ask me.
Ah.